Hi everybody. So the strategy that I chose was the read, pair, share strategy. And this is very important to incorporate in your classroom for learning because it enhances students' critical thinking skills. It also enhances their listening and reading comprehension skills. And it also helps them build on their collaboration and presenting skills. So for this strategy, for the read part, you would have students or the teacher read, and you'll have a question up on the board of what they need to think about while they're reading. Then for the pair part, you will place students together, like either in pairs or a smaller group, and they can collaborate with each other and talk about the question that was asked. And then for the share part, you can have students share with other groups, or you can have them present in front of everybody. And this is honestly a very good strategy because it increases students' participation, and it builds on their communication skills. So for my example, I read The Very Hungry Caterpillar to the students, but before I read to the students, I have the story element map outlined on the board. So they will, the questions for the story element map will include what is the character, or who is the character, what is the setting, and then the events. So for my specific thing, I asked what happens first, what happens next, and then what happens last. So by doing this outline, they can see what is expected and what they need to think about while I am reading the story to them, but they will also have be paying attention to the story. With the story element map, I think it shows an outline of the important things that happen within a story also. And so after I am done reading the story to the students, I will then walk around and give them the story element map. They will complete the map by themselves first, and then I will have them in smaller groups, about 3 to 5 students. I couldn't do that in my video, but if I had my own classroom and did this, I would have them in smaller groups. So for this, I would have them in roughly 3 different groups, but the third group, which would be the events group, I would probably have more students in that because they're acting out the events. But sorry, I got ahead of myself. For the first group, I would have them act out the character. So for example, the Hungry Caterpillar, I will bring props in to make it more engaging and fun for the students. But they can draw a caterpillar on the board. But when they draw it, I want them to say this is the very hungry caterpillar. I want them to tell me what it is. And then for the second group, they would be acting out the setting, or I also will bring props in for that. So maybe they can look up online an outdoor setting, in the woods or something, or they could I can bring in fruits or leaves or whatever the caterpillar ate throughout the story, so then they can act that out, I'm the caterpillar, I'm eating this. And for the third group, I want them to do the events. So probably 2 people per event type of thing. So the first event, people acting out would be what happened first, and then 2 more people can act out what happened after that, and then the third group would be what happens last. And I will have props for them also, so they can be fun and engaged in the activity. So for the for the read, pair, share strategy, I incorporated it by reading and having the students thinking while I'm reading the book. The pairs would be them getting in their groups and like collaborating with each other on what they put on their papers, their story map papers. And then for the share part, I will have them present in front of everybody. And I think it will be a fun little like lesson to do. Thank you.